Hey guys, welcome back to Biohacked. I'm Amanda.
And I'm Nadeem, and today we'll be talking about sleep and the circadian rhythm.
So, before we jump into today's episode, Nadeem, what's been your hack this week?
Well, I've taken a couple of weeks off from floating, and so the last week I've done quite a few floats and feeling a lot better. I just found that my mind and stress levels were definitely a lot higher from not floating, and once I got back into the tank, it just all went away.
And how do you feel when you don't do that for a week?
Well, one of the best markers for me to know that I haven't floated enough is that I get frustrated when I'm on the road with traffic. And so if I get frustrated with traffic, that's when I know I need to go for a float.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
How about you? What did you do this week?
I've been trying a little gluten-free, just kind of experimenting with wheat, going off of it and going on it.
Okay.
And I've been finding that I'm feeling much, much better and lighter, and just optimal without wheat.
Without wheat.
So I think it's time for me to go a little gluten-free for a longer period of time.
Good. Have you done this before, or this is the first
No,
time?
I haven't.
Okay.
No.
We'll
I
see
come
how it
from a
goes.
roti eating culture, so.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so let's jump into the episode. The circadian rhythm, our natural internal clock, regulates our sleep-wake cycle and repeats on rotation every 24 hours. It's mapped by certain time frames and certain times where the body changes according to that time zone. Our circadian rhythm remains the same no matter where we are on the planet.
We've broken it down into 3 categories corresponding to 3 markers on the circadian rhythm chart. The first being before bed preparation, the second, how to enhance your sleep, and lastly, a few causations behind disturbed sleep.
So while I was in school, I did an independent research paper on light pollution and melatonin suppression and how they were linked. A study found that exposure to LED screen or blue light for more than 2 hours each night decreased the melatonin production by 23%. This is really important because melatonin is the largest antioxidant in the body, and the reason being so is because it interacts with every cell that it comes into contact with. Sleep deprivation is not just a physical feeling, it also becomes a biochemical feeling.
As part of my sleep preparation, I use blue light blockers before going to bed. When the sun goes down, I usually put my blue blockers on at that time. They're yellow tinted colored sunglasses that just block out any of the blue light that's coming in. In your eye, there are certain receptors that are built to receive blue light. So during the day, you're getting blue light and you get a lot of energy from that. But as the night goes down, you don't want to have any blue light coming in, as those receptors activate certain processes that are only meant for the daytime and don't allow your body to get the proper rest that it needs. Before bed, turn off your router and electronics and put your phone into airplane mode. Try to sleep on your back or on your left side. This will help the GI juices to stay stable while sleeping. Sleep naked. Cool the temperature of the room down before you go to bed. Stretch or have a warm shower to help loosen the muscles. Alternatively, you can take an infrared sauna session or a float. Both of these will help reduce muscle tension and get you into a much deeper sleep.
What else can we do to enhance our sleep and track our sleep quality?
I use a Whoop strap to track my sleep. It tracks when my body falls into light, deep, and REM sleep and displays the data the next morning. It also has a journal entry feature which asks me what I did the following day. For example, drinking enough water, using blue block glasses, or taking magnesium are all questions that it'll ask me when I wake up. Based on those questions, it's able to tell me which activities I'm doing contribute to a better sleep the next day. Sleep is a very difficult thing to track on your own, and so in order to master your sleep and make your sleep more efficient, you do need a tool just like the Whoop. Now let's talk about some other ways to enhance your sleep.
Other ways one can enhance their sleep is to sleep in a dark room with no sound, get enough daylight during the day or blue spectrum light during the daytime so that your circadian rhythm is on track, and also avoid using the blue blockers during the day. Magnesium and calcium balance are also extremely important for enhanced sleep. Magnesium helps to support the nervous system, and calcium enhances the absorption of magnesium. So in my field in auricular medicine, the yin and the yang energy play a very important role in sleep. Yang is our day energy and yin is our night energy. We need energy to sleep at night. So if we are deficient or tired during the day, we will not be having the best sleep, and we will also be yin deficient at night. In auricular medicine, when this is present, we have to look at the health of the person, the overall health, such as thyroid imbalance and specifically adrenal fatigue. Another factor that's very important is the kidney's ability to absorb the calcium and magnesium coming into the body. Very often I have found in practice that the kidneys are not absorbing the calcium, leading to disturbed sleep. So in order to have optimal sleep, we always have to make sure that the kidneys are absorbing the calcium and the magnesium, and if not, supporting the kidneys to absorb the calcium and magnesium. You can support your kidneys by taking botanical or herbal medicine. I personally recommend either Lift Complex or Kidney Complex from Genestra.
I find that sleeping 4 to 5 sleep cycles per night is ideal. Each sleep cycle is an hour and a half, which means that you want to be sleeping for at least 6 hours or 7.5 hours. If you sleep more than 7.5 hours, you may feel groggy, and less than 6 hours, you may feel like you didn't get enough sleep. I also try not to eat a minimum of 2 hours before going to sleep. This allows my body to properly rest and not be digesting when I'm trying to get to bed. A lot of people have trouble sleeping and find that this is because they are thinking too much or their mind is racing. To combat this, I recommend not using your phone, the internet, or TV a couple hours before bed. This will allow your mind to slow down instead of be thinking about new ideas or topics or what you'll be doing the next day, and allow you to get a much better night's sleep.
Thanks for joining us on today's episode. We hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you hit that like button or leave us some comments below.
Stay tuned for our next episode. Please follow us on Instagram and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Biohacked, by clicking below.